For local public service officers, critical issues including the training of newcomers as well as financing for the union.
It is pretty much important for us to start understand parliamentary procedures. We know Belize tend to be very ad hoc in the way we do business on every level. So by way of having this meeting at this early stage for me as a new head is very important, because my this is the highest management outside of the annual AGM. For the COM to be exposed to this level, it is sufficient enough for me that they will already be able to operate and come to our meetings and operate on this such level. It brings in vital finances. It lends to the development of individuals, and I think that in itself is well stated, or is sufficient to host the EXCO planning at this time.
No, sir. One of the purpose of the meeting is to discuss issues affecting public officers. Public service officers. Talk to us about that exactly. So, what are some of those issues, and are you guys seeing that it's common throughout the Caribbean?
Yes, it's very all of us, brethren and sisters, as we refer to each other in this session. All of us are faced with similar traits, finances being one of them. We are all strapped because most unions functions off the guise of dues being paid by members, and of course members who are more than often too ready to question how dues are being spent and how what would they gain from their unions. When you work for membership, in the capacity that I serve, and all of these other brethren and sisters in the room serves, the responsibility for education programs to be maintained, that's one of the issues that is highlighted. We're looking at the possibility of getting young workers on board. The issue on hand as we speak to young people about unionizing, what can a union do for me? If it's not financially going to affect an individual, or something is going to tangibly impact their lives, they don't see the purpose of unionizing or becoming a part of a group. So on that note, that is where we're trying to lend a different idea to young people. Now, in regards to working with the state, I perceive, and from a personal point of view, work requires service. Service means pay. And I see a partnership. So the government, and in this case, the government of Belize, creates the opportunity to give us work. Through our services, we are supposed to be paid. If our services are mediocre, our pay will always be mediocre. The minute we better our services, the minute we start training ourselves, putting the client first, and the client, I like to tell folks, are truly the person who pays you. Because if we don't render service, then we don't get paid. And that's the culture that I think we want to start lending to our public servants.